like photographs or vases or fragments in the museum, we have this very famous object that our former director found, which is the body of a woman, most possibly a woman, without a head, lying on something like a rock. So it's just a nude body. No, it's a sculpture, like this big.
The apotropaic, you say?
Who knows if it's a apotropaic? You say it's apotropaic.
No, your director said.
No, and because we have captions everywhere, this is, I don't know, I mean, I can't tell you if it is an object of value. If someone asks me to give an insurance value, I can't, because I know nothing. We know nothing about this object. We don't know where it was found. You know, it came kind of randomly within something the museum inherited. But our former director, who has to put captions everywhere, he put the caption, you know, unknown artist, sculpture of unknown faction, of unknown sex, and it's 3 lines, just repeating everything. We don't know about it. We don't know where it was found, when it comes, when it was made, what it was used for. Yorgos calls it apotropaic, but you know, who knows?
Delivoria said.
No, he doesn't say it, you said it. You and Roberto Cuocchi said it was apotropaic.
Yes.
So the artist Roberto Cuocchi, he said it was apotropaic. Now we say it's apotropaic. You know what I mean? They have, that's of course, very specific example. For other things are proper, but as for antiquity, there are many ways to describe a vase or a plate in relation to, or not describe it, or give a small caption or a big one. No, just, or not put captions at all. Just
that is the role of the museum, to follow the policy of alignment.
Oh.
That is,
Yes,
the
tradition of museum.
The tradition,
Yeah,
yes, that is the role of the museum. And only in some circumstances, special circumstances, cases that artists require something different, they should change this policy.
Yes, but why should be only when artists require something different, and not when the museum itself wants to reshuffle things and provoke the public and begin a discussion with the public in order to redefine, give new meaning. Why do things make it liquid? Exactly. Why do things have to have a fixed meaning, one meaning?
I see passion in the table.
What you're saying, I think that takes us back to the question of authenticity of the work.
Authenticity.
And,
Prototypo. Yes, the original.
And I think Documenta, going back to the captions of Documenta, had this in the Greek version had dealt with these issues of authenticity with very dubious ways. For instance, it had 2 kinds of captions, Greek and English ones.
Not the same.
And the English ones were typed, while the Greek ones were in a manuscript.
Yes, I agree with that.
And then it was as if they were saying that the Greek reproduced a kind of originality of the text, while the English one was a reproduction, reproduction in the sense of blending. And on the other hand, to accentuate that division, the name of each artist was printed in a piece of marble. And it had the originality of the object, of the marble, and the originality of the marble in the Greek context. And the Greek context, which is on one hand the ancient marbles, and on the other hand the context of the Greek riots that was using marbles to attack the police. So you had, with this caption strategy, you had a parallel exhibition running with the main exhibition. Just by
These were decisions made by the graphic design team. So the graphic design team for this were Beer 5, who are a Parisian-based, well, between Germany and Paris. And I talked with one of the designers, Marco, in Kassel. I went, because I wrote a blog post about this design issue. There were 4 different design teams in Documenta 14, but Athens was given, they were given more authority in Athens than any of the other 3 design teams, Beer 5. And they wanted to, and this is an interesting question about kind of a projection of an image of Greece. You know, the font that generates a kind of handwritten sign. It's called Pueblo, people. Pueblo is the name of the font. Yeah, it's called Pueblo. Yeah.
But
No, they invented it. Yeah, they invented it.
readable.
Yeah.
With the Spanish.
Because it looked like someone, that was for me the best analogy of learning from
Mm-hmm.
athletes. It looks like someone who tries to learn how to ride Greek.
Yes.
Almost.
Yes, for everybody. It was
Okay.
and also it had this delta, which was similar to sigma,
Sigma.
and you couldn't even read what it was written.
Well, we,
was,
but we need to have the conversation needs to involve
In this
all those
discussion, I think the caption is a semiotic material.
Yes.
Nominalization.
What we should say, maybe also I'm thinking now, is that contemporary art, and especially in solo shows, it's very common not to have captions, to have a paper, etc. But contemporary art exhibition, I think, inherited captions from the tradition of the museum, the traditional museum, and I think it has always been a problem. We should say that as well, because they are often very ugly. You don't know where to place them in relationship to the object, because we always try to create ambiences.
But I suffer about that. I suffer about this fucking relationship that all the curators, with all the curators that have already collaborated until now, they want to avoid the captions because they don't understand this.
In your work.
Yes, they avoid to understand, to accept that it is a double work, the caption. Because okay, I belong to this kind of people that I would love to become a poet. I'm a very bad poet, so I'm doing fine arts. So for me, the caption is a part of it is a part of the work. Maybe it is the only thing that I would love someone to look at this. At the end, maybe, who knows? I'm not so sure about myself. But it is very interesting that all the people around me, that they want to fight to help me in order to arrange the show, they have an inclination to try to avoid to put the caption simply because they think. No. Okay. That is definitely the case. That's definitely the first case. The second case is that they think that they will create an environment, the ambience, that will be more comfortable for the work. I understand that. But for some specific case, the tag should remain. Not for reasons of insecurity about the work, of course, but for reasons that you want to explore further the possibilities of meaning, the layers that the same work has per se, and you want to push further the genetics.
But
do you want to
one comment and a question. So the comment is, I find it very interesting how the discussion is centered on the captions.
Mania.
It is very normative, should. What should the museum do? What should the curator do? What should the artist do? And we have avoided the question I raised before about the audience and how these captions or works of art are read by the audience. But here's my question. Going back to the discipline, the canon, the reading list on the one hand, and possibly even the Liquid Antiquity project. And I'm wondering, is there a place in these discussions for Byzantium and Byzantinists? Byzantines thought of themselves as Romans. We call them Byzantines, they call themselves Roman. I mean, can you be a Roman historian and not study Byzantium, is a question. Can you be a classicist and not read and learn and think about the transmission of the classical text? We talked about scribes this morning and all that, through Byzantium. It didn't happen only through Byzantium, but primarily through Byzantium. So just open-ended questions that the classes should think about as they do their reading list for the refugees.
I have a thought about the historiographical question that you asked all the way at the beginning about how do you write an exhibition afterwards, which is that your essay actually is a case study in the different historiographies of an exhibition, because you have the Azraza quote and Joyce quote in it about the same experience. And it struck me when I was reading it that what you said about the piece could almost have been part of a caption in New York, but that its need would have been eliminated in Athens, where presumably the like geographic context supplies that association without anyone needing to talk about it. So I mean, it's because we have that sort of train of conversation about how place affects knowledge of something. It's almost an example in which like place can function as a caption. Or as an interlocutor. So, no. I just thought it was because it, and then I thought it was interesting too that you like theorized from that difference the contrast between an artistic perspective on classical antiquity and a scholarly perspective. Because in some way, like to see antiquity only in historical sites where it takes place is like more maybe rigidly historical. So I thought it was funny, or
well, it's because it was like Assad was adding more information, and actually that's where classicists and pedants. I mean, the element of like Socrates being in the Roman Agora is kind of funny. Like Tino Segal's work was reperformed in the Roman Agora. I mean, was there no classicist around there to tell Assad that shouldn't have been performed in the Roman Agora? No. Okay. Well,
or is the classicist role to like be like, no, you did that?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the weird thing. Like, so I'm in that moment where he's giving us more site-specific information about his production at the moment in which the classicist interpreter Joy is kind of involved in thinking through where the site was and these kinds of things. So there's a problem. There's an interesting problem with the information that is given to us as describing the work in that scenario. I think. So, anyway.
I think we should probably wrap this session up, except that I have to just tell one funny little anecdote, because to listen to Richard talk about how lovingly the photograph was the caption for the piece, and the whole idea was when the designer came in was to not let that happen, and the only reason that image stayed was pure contingency, and everybody would look and go, what does this have to do with this? We like how it works with the other images. And so the only reason your caption stayed was because it worked with the logic of the flow of images and not we thought. So it's really interesting, it's like doubly determined from when you tell the story that image, unlike almost any other image, like was the perfect kind of over-determined meeting of these two logics. One, you could read this book without reading it at all. You just look at the images. There are no captions. They don't relate to the lexemes. They relate to one another. And an image is an illustration of a lexeme. I can't tell you how many times you would be like, what does this have to do with anything? Sorry, okay, I'm done.
We're only half an hour late. Fantastic. There's coffee upstairs. And then we come back down here.
Okay. Well, but yeah, and I just want to say, so feel free, I just did this in case it was helpful, and I don't want to like hegemonically say this is the only mapping, but I thought maybe it is helpful.
In terms of the timing, how late do you want to know? When is dinner, where is dinner?
Okay, Malia, what are we doing with dinner?